How you guys doing?
Oh, we're great. Hey, Smooth, you got your headset on? Okay, he's coming back. Anyway, so thanks for calling in today. We're super excited to hear from you today, and you've got some exciting news for us. How's the weather down in Florida?
Actually, today it is raining.
Oh, Ed, you mean it's raining out there now?
It is raining, and I'm looking at the beach, and I can't walk out there. It's raining.
I'm sorry, man. I'm thinking y'all got nice dry weather out there with those bikini meanies on, and you know what I'm saying.
I ain't sorry. I'm jealous.
Normally
How's it
that's
feel?
the way it is. I mean, this is rare. It's going to rain for the next 2-3 days, I guess. But we have the most sun of any place in the United States is right here.
Well, no. I was told that Denver, Colorado has the most sun in any place in the United States. That's what I was told.
Yeah, we have like supposedly 300 days of sunshine. I'll tell you who has no sun is Chicago. I went there. There's a joke. It's what's the same thing as Chicago weather and neither are Screw and Sunny anymore. It's the F word, but anyway, because when you go to Chicago, you get depressed, man. I need that vitamin D. And then everybody there is so used to the cold that when it's 60 degrees, they got the air conditioner on. You're like, you guys are killing me up here.
I hear that.
So, what part of Florida are you in, Ed?
I am. I actually live on Madeira Beach, which is part of St. Petersburg.
Oh, cool. And
I walk out. I walk out my front door every day, and I see the Gulf of Mexico. It's hard.
Hey man, you know something? You're killing me over here. All right, you're killing me, Smalls.
I know
you're killing me, Smalls.
That's the best.
Smooth. You talk about bikinis? I'm not kidding. It's like a regular. It's like a normal thing here. They walk into McDonald's just in their bikinis. They walk around. It's crazy.
Oh, Smalls, now you know you're doing a brother in.
Yeah, I love that kind of weather, and it's just everybody's relaxed. When you're in a state where there's a lot of sun and people, you want to eat healthier too when you're out in that sun. I do anyway,
Oh yeah, of course.
Eat fish and
great.
fruit.
And people's attitude, it's like it's beach time. You're not. There's no hustle. There's no like quick pace.
Yeah. I got to get there, man. My grandmother has a house in Arcadia, and it's so nice. I love it. It's like 40 minutes from a really nice beach. So I noticed on Facebook that you were doing some stuff with the military again.
Yeah, I'm still doing stuff with the military down here. I do some things with the VFW posts, and then I do some stuff with the Wounded Warrior Project and shows like that. I actually am a regular at a comedy club called Sporties on the beach, and I regularly stop in, and they've got a lot of military in there that I do stuff for.
Oh, that is so cool.
I'm so glad to hear that. Being a veteran myself, that really makes me feel real good, my brother.
I'm doing comedy again too, Ed. So maybe I can get booked down there. That would be awesome.
Oh, I'll have you down, no problem.
You know who we had this weekend? I don't know how to say this. We had a 2-star general from the National Guard. He's Major General Arnold, and they actually Hickenlooper declared Injured Warrior Bike Day, special day that they're going to have. It's an Injured Warrior Day in Colorado, and they're having a bike run every year for it. And Jay Leno and Mark Wahlberg kicked that off out of California, and they're going to Sturgis this weekend, and they're making 5 stops along the way. And they had Indian Motorcycle there, and they have a big VFW art gallery on Santa Fe, and so every first Friday they have an exhibit. And it was super exciting to see the general there make that announcement, and they showed the signed letter from Hickenlooper, and I videotaped it. And so I just think all the work.
Very cool.
Yeah, isn't that neat? So I appreciate all the work you do for the veterans. It's so cool.
Well, it's not just comedy. I literally live 5 minutes from the VA hospital and also the National Cemetery here. And on Memorial Day, I had the honor of helping them place the flags at each one of the graves.
Oh, that's so nice. I see.
Yeah.
They have a program for that, like where you can sign up and volunteer every year, and go to your local veteran cemetery and participate with the community.
Yeah, it was great. And then we went back, cause we went back the next day, and the wind had blown some of them down, so we went back and just made sure that they, because there was nobody there for them, no family members, so we made sure that everyone's flag was standing straight and flying high.
And I want to say, too, I'm excited. You're actually going to be on Kirk Nolan's show this Wednesday, and he's got a show on London radio, 96.1 London, and I was excited to know that you guys both knew each other. How did you and Kirk meet each other?
Through Joe's Walk for Change.
Oh, no kidding.
And so we started talking on Facebook and had a lot in common, and we became friends from there. And all I have to say about that London show, because I pre-recorded my segment.
Uh-huh.
I have two words: international incident.
I know, right? Well, they were supposed to be on last Wednesday, but, and this is what we say, I don't care who you are. You could be George Norrie on Coast to Coast, us. Sometimes you just have those technical difficulties, so they're going to rebroadcast this. And I actually got to listen to the DJ music he had on there, too, and oh, my God, it's so good. But I'll tell you what, he's one hell of a video guy. I mean, his video production's off the heezy.
Yep, it's awesome.
Yeah, and the thing that was cool, too, about you two meeting together, what I was so excited about, is that you do Joe's Walks for Change, and Kirk had actually had gotten sick. He had a staph infection that went to his brain, and then he was going through help with the medical doctors, and they were trying different medications on him, which actually made him go to a place where he didn't want to live anymore. And that happens sometimes with people. They it's in, you know what, when you're not in your right mind, you're just not, and it's not. I've had many friends who have died, who have chemical imbalance, who have taken their own lives. But, I don't know if Kirk believes in God, but I do. And he wasn't ready to take him home, so he came back, and he shouldn't have. Yes.
Yeah, just to lighten things up just a little bit, that's one of the things that always cracks me up. You hear these commercials for antidepressants, and they're like, warning, may cause suicidal thoughts. So it's like, how is it an antidepressant if it's going to cause me suicidal thoughts?
Well, and you know what? That's the thing that I love, too. Like, we have friends with the Lakota Indians where they help people go out into nature and regroup. I think you should try everything in that last. Sometimes people need a little kickstart, but when you get on that, then you're always... Everyone I know that's on meds ends up adjusting their medicine, and then you got to wean off the medicine. Sometimes... but I guess everyone's different. Maybe it works for some people. Maybe it doesn't. I don't know. I'm not a doctor. But then, and we know that you have some big news. So DJ Smooth is dying to hear what it is, because we've been talking about this.
Yeah, man. I'm ready for this now.
And I even have some more news that hasn't even hit Facebook yet, because I talked to the producers today.
Well, all right. Hit me with it.
I have been signed by Little Dream Productions to do my very first 1-hour special that will air in January. We are shooting September 10th at Bonkers, and Bonkers is at the La Playa in Daytona Beach, Florida. It is going to be amazing. And the good news I got today is I talked to the producer. He just inked a deal with another distribution company, and I am going to be broadcast on 58 different territories throughout the world.
Wow.
58.
Yeah.
Yep. United States, Canada, Virgin Islands, all through Europe, and then South America. 58 total markets I'll be in.
And you said it's going to be in Spanish too, right?
Yeah, and that's what takes so long. Is after I record, it goes into post-production, and they're actually adding closed captioning on top of the other editing that they have to do with the intro and the and the credits and everything. and then it's going to be translated into Spanish. Yeah, and I'm going to be it's going to be available pay-per-view, on demand. It's going to be on the Access networks, which is Mark Cuban's networks. It's also going to be available on iTunes, Hulu. I mean, you name it, it's going out there, and it's going to be huge.
That is so exciting. Oh, my God.
Man, oh, man, I'm happy for you, baby. Now, see, that's how you do the doggone thing.
Right? And I'm telling you, and once this comes out, I'm probably going to get sued by Disney because Disney makes no sense to me. You know the selfie sticks that everybody's carrying around?
Right.
Yeah.
Well, I personally, I think they should be called narcissistics because that's pretty much that's what they are. And Disney banned selfie sticks because they're too dangerous, but yet alligators are okay.
Oh, that's funny.
Whoa, wait. They banned the selfie sticks, but, you know, kids can get snatched by alligators. Is that what I'm hearing?
How did that happen anyway?
That's what you're hearing.
That's funny. It's funny, not funny. I'll have a child sandwich today.
Exactly.
Yeah. Come on now.
But I mean, how did that kid get down there? Was it not? Was it not blocked? I mean, but why is anybody getting close to the alligator pit anyways?
Well, that's the whole thing. I'm surprised there's no lawsuits because I've been where that happened, and they have these beaches that are right next to the lake, and it says no swimming, and that's all it says. And what they do is at night they have those blow-up screens, and they show movies and stuff. And it was after the movie, and the kid wandered over and was into the water, and the gator was sitting there waiting and just grabbed him and took him out.
So they've got movies that are shown by the alligator hangout?
Yeah, they show Disney movies on the big blow-up screen.
So, we're talking about a movie and a meal then. Is that what I hear?
Yeah, movie and a meal. You go
dinner and a movie, but you know,
that's great.
The guests don't know that they watch the movie and they are the dinner.
Right.
Oh my God, that's funny.
You know, they got a regular
Child fillet
smorgasbord
instead of Chick-fil-A.
Wow, they got a smorgasbord. You know, they can pretty much have the. Oh my goodness, you talking about a buffet?
And somebody told me like alligators can run 35 miles an hour. Now
short sprints they can.
That's pretty fast. You know, when I heard that, because we were looking at them in Florida, and someone said that, and I like hightailed it to the car. I'm like, I ain't playing Russian roulette with this alligator.
I wonder if the kid tasted like chicken.
That's funny.
Well, you know they say everything tastes like chicken.
That's exactly. It tastes like chicken. Well, okay.
So when after your special, are you going to go on a nationwide tour?
That's the other really cool thing is it's still being negotiated and in the works. But Bonkers is discussing putting me on a national tour. So I'll be at all. I think he has 28 locations. So I'll be at all 28 Bonkers throughout the country.
Wow.
Next year.
That's huge. Now, Bonkers, that's a lot of clubs because, you know, doing what I do, I was surprised to learn that Comedy Works is only 2 locations, and then the Improv is one of the. Do you know how many clubs does the Improv have? Do you know?
I don't know total. I know they're in the United States, and I think they have one in Toronto. I think they have 2 or 3 clubs in Canada, but I'm not sure the total.
But 28 clubs is a lot. That's a huge chain.
Yeah, he has them everywhere, and I was lucky enough to meet him and get to hang out with him, and he came to one of my shows in Vegas. And
who's the owner of Bonkers? Who is that?
Joe Sanfilippo.
Oh, Italian.
Yeah, Joe Sanfilippo owns Bonkers, and then Warren Dursu is the booker, and he's also out of Las Vegas.
Wow. Well, then we know you're going to be in Vegas, too. I want to come see you there. That would be so much fun.
Oh, yeah, I can't wait. I love Vegas. That's my home away from home.
Okay, so we have 2 more minutes, and I want to tell everybody, where can they go to find your information, Ed?
They can find it on Facebook. It's just Jiovanni, Jiovani, and they'll pull up the page. And then they can also go to comicgiovanni.com and see videos and links to videos, pictures, all that good stuff.
That's exciting. And is there anything else that you wanted to? We got about a minute and a half?
Oh, no, that's it. I mean, life is good in Florida, and everything's awesome. And this special is going to translate into another album, which will be added to my library that you can find on Pandora as well.
Yeah, because